MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. One 0 count. Here it is. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And there's one away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
and this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Batting third.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And he fouls this one off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bader going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, the double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Stepping up now, Colton Wong. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Right side. Bellinger brings it in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding forward for his first chance, Max Muncy, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, he's 0 for 8. Now the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Martinez is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers. And
he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next up for Los Angeles, Walker Buehler. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Popped up. Goldschmidt shading to his right, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Batting fifth.
And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Marcell Ozuna goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hit out towards second. To his left, Hernandez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. A base hit in his first trip.
Corey Seager.
Pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
In now, Jock Peterson. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 35.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
back up the middle. Wong is there. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
The left field.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He swings and grounds it to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off.
Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Molina gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Carlos Martinez. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count now a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 2-2 drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
Well, the one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering.
That ball is foul.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. Cards lead it 3-2. Now in the box, Kike Hernandez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Hernandez.
Pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
At first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Hernandez on second. Barnes at first with no outs. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now
he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Two and 2. Here it is. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. The 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Cardinals.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far. Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And now Paul DeYoung, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Paul DeYoung goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Into the box now,
A.J. Pollock.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Muncy leads off second with nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike.
Ready for another
Hernandez.
chance?
Kike Hernandez.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. Martinez is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes, as he'll take a look at ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Runner at first here, one man out. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. This will kick up against the wall now. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Buehler.
Stepping in now, Walker Buehler. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
They often say in baseball, it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
Here's Mookie Betts. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to left. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 5-3. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Bader is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. 1 away. Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 34, Jairo Munoz.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Martinez.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down 5-3. Dominic Leone takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Dominic Leone.
In now, Corey Seager. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a perfect 2 for 2.
Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Leone, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
In now, Cody Bellinger. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. From the belt, kicks and deals. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2 to first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in and looking for more, Max Muncy. His career numbers against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now another 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Colton Wong will stand.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Goldschmidt.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Bellinger is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The third baseman,
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
The bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready with the 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60.
Digging in once again.
Brebbia.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Brebbia, 28 years old. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Los Angeles, number 3, Chris Taylor.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bader looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Your attention, please.
So
Now,
a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam
Number 50,
Wainwright gets the call.
Adam Wainwright. The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey
Shortstop,
Seager.
Corey Seager.
As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Nope. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Ball even at 2-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Jock Peterson. 0-1 the count. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The count now at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run
home
home run. Get up. Caleb Ferguson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7.
64, Caleb Ferguson.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Jed Jerko is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first with one down. This is in the air out to right field. Betts on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. Runner back standing. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. One left for the Cardinals. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. John Gant's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
John Gant.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt
Now batting, Max Muncy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Wong at the
Ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Carpenter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Jordan Hicks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Martin Maldonado will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Martin Maldonado.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Justin Turner will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And he takes ball 1. Hicks, a 22-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-1. Here it comes. Ball and 2 strikes now. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Goldschmidt in foul ground. First and second here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Mookie Betts as he lifts it in the air to right field. Martinez moves over. 2 gone. Digging in, Corey Seager. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Martin Maldonado will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 16,
Joe Kelly is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
For the Dodgers, number 17, Joe Kelly.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. first offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Yadier Molina is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The pitcher, number 49.
Dexter Fowler will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
25. Dexter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-4 tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Walker Buehler earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight.